Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back. This time we got a little bit of a different video for you because this cat with its oh so innocent eyes is purely evil. And anyone who's been in the chess community or even parallel to the chess community in the past few weeks knows how evil this cat is. Grandmasters have lost to it. GMHikaru actually drew Mittens, which was amazing. And there's also been reports that chess.com has been toying with the levels of the cat. But anyway, I decided to put the Battle versus Chess for the PlayStation 3 game to the test. And let's see how it did against the cat. But first, it's a computer simulation of chess developed by Targum Games and Zeuxex Entertainment and published by Topware Interactive, intending to target all major 7th generation platforms as well as Windows, Mac, and Linux. Okay. Handheld versions were canceled. Apparently there was a lawsuit with Interplay because, as you can see, Battle vs. Chess, the name is very similar to Battle Chess, a game for the Nintendo, which my father had, and I now have. Okay, so they changed the name to Check vs. Mate, which I did not know. And I guess finally released it through Steam. But if you can manage to get a copy of this, please play me. I need to get 20 wins online for a trophy, and I also need to beat someone who is ranked 1200 for a different trophy, 1200 or higher. So we can arrange that, please. But anyway, so gameplay, white pieces are from heaven, the black pieces are from hell. Yeah, campaign mode. I might do a video on it someday, since I seem to be the only one actually playing it. But it has no setting up time limit. So I put this on level 9, which is apparently 3750 ELO. Remember that. So that's a very high rating. And it can take a few hours. I don't think so. It can take up to 4 hours for a single move. And I left the PlayStation on overnight and was prepared to do so for another day, but the game didn't actually last that long. And it uses the chess engine Fritz 10. So we're going to go over here to Fritz Chess real quick. It's a German chess program originally developed for chess base by Franz Morsch, based on his Quest program ported to DOS and then Windows by Matthias Feist. With version 13, Morsch retired and his engine was first replaced by Guto Horvath's Pandix, and then with Fritz 15, Vasek Rajic's Ribka. The latest version of the consumer product is Fritz 18 Neuronal. This version supports 64-bit hardware and multiprocessing by default. Okay, so Fritz 10. Again, this game was released, what did it say? Well, it was, okay, EU 2011, North America 2012. Okay. Not really. Oh, yeah. Hey, Topware Interactive for Battle vs. Chess game. It doesn't really say too much about the Fritz engine. Just history there. But okay, so let's call up the game. Now, Peter is the name of the bot, and he was playing as white. I was playing as white on my phone. So Mittens was playing as black. And of course I was making the moves for black on the PS3. So, let's play the game. So, white starts out with d4. I kept resetting. I was hoping for a London setup. Because that's pretty cool to use, and I use it a lot. It goes knight to f6. Okay. You can, oh, there's the sound. You can see, It should say that they're book moves, but it doesn't. This is using Stockfish 15 for depth of 20 on chess.com. Thank you. Hopefully they'll let me continue to use this for this game. But then it went for C4. So our Indian game here. I know that because of that. London, I would have brought the bishop out there and been happy. Move to G6. So planning to get the bishop there. Fianchetto that. Dark square bishop there. It goes knight to C3. And I believe so far this was all in book according to the analysis when I did it right after the game. Bishop to G7 like we said. Then it grabs space in the center with E4. So that's a big center right there. That's not too bad. D6 is played. So preparing to bust up the center here with C5 or E5. D6. F3. There's F3. Okay, so protecting that E pawn. We got castles. Okay, and you see white's not doing too bad here. Bishop to E3. No, bishop to E. E3 is a dark square. Okay. All right, you can see white is plus in all of those lines. Bishop to E3, knight, F to D7. Okay. So back up there. Not a bad move, but as you can see, white is slowly gaining a little bit of a lead. Bishop to D3. And then you can see there's a little bit of a drop. But yeah, this is where it really starts to go wrong, actually. C5. Like I said, bust open the center a little bit. Bishop to E2. Now, all the good chess players will tell you, do your best to not move the same piece 2 moves in a row. And wow, as you can see, big swing on the evaluation bar there. It is minus 1.19 with the best move from black. So, thanks. You've already cost me this game. But that's far from the worst move that it plays. So we got knight to C6. Again, getting stronger for black. We've got D5. So push this pawn and attack the knight. Then we've got bishop takes C3 check. By Mittens. And boom, you can see the best move there. It's an entire point up now for white. Wow, and climbing. So obviously that was a mistake, but we recapture, of course, equal material. It goes knight to A5. And what is this cat doing? Because knights on the rim are dim or grim, depending on who you talk to. Queen to D2. Now, what are you doing? Boom. 2-point swing. Yeah, but yeah, and maybe I'll put a screenshot up here, but the screenshot has this in orange, which means it's a mistake. Or is that an inaccuracy? I'm not too sure about that. Red is a blunder, and we knew that. So, here we go. Knight to E5. And you'll notice this pawn is vulnerable. And it would also create a double attack here against the bishop and the queen. It is guarded by one piece here, the bishop, but that's not all the sinister cat has up its sleeve. Then we go queen to C1. And I think that was an inaccuracy. F5. Again, what is this cat doing? Again, most the professional chess players will tell you do not want to push your f-pawn. As black, it is protected by the rook. And, yeah, stuff's about to go down. So f5, bishop to h6. Okay. Now it's attacking the rook. Now, the options are usually to move the rook or just eat it and give up the exchange for the attack and the, well, you'll see what ensues. But I actually like this move, and the chess.com evaluation did at the time too. But anyway, what happens here? F takes e4. Okay, boom. So we get the semi-open file for the rook. It takes the rook, which I thought was a great move. And you'll see some lines, wow. White's actually improved from before, which is good. But not for long. Spoiler alert. Where were we? So f takes e4, bishop takes f8, queen takes. And then f takes e4. Okay, might wanted to have left well enough alone, keeping that file half closed, because that's a dangerous queen right there. But yeah, imagine a knight there. Well, not only do you have the royal fork, but the queen can come there and deliver a pretty strong check. I guess it wouldn't be mate, but let's see. Takes, f takes, g4. Bishop to g4. Boom. Okay. And at this point, I was actually thinking, put the knight there and guard that. Because if you lose this, boom, the knight fork's right there. The cat wasn't looking at this weak pawn here, which was up for grabs for a long time. It's looking at the royal fork. So, I think it was the second best defensive option, but I did consider it. Go there. If it takes, you take with the pawn. You can even move the rook back here. Let's show that line. Okay. So, let's say it takes with that. It still wants the fork. And then you can move the rook over and pin the bishop to the queen. So, that's still defending that. So, you know, that's not too bad. It's still better for black, but you'll see what happens. So, yeah, we played the bishop out. Rook to b1. Now, I don't understand this move at all. At this point, well, you know, computers and engines do some weird stuff sometimes, so I thought maybe it could work. We'll see what happens. I would have preferred some defense on this side. But anyway, rook to b1, queen to f6. Now, this is really dangerous. Bring the rook over, double up here on this file, and it's pretty much game over. So then it pulls out an orange move. And that's got to be a mistake. It plays a4. You see the bar just drop like a rock. 4.83. And at this point, I'm thinking, are you just trying to throw this game? Like, seriously. Like it's losing on purpose. But, of course, we get... Remove the defender. Bishop takes e2. Alright. And then... You can still guard with the king. You take this... It's not pretty, but you're still defending the square. Nope. For some reason, Fritz Chess, or Battle vs. Chess, plays knight to e2. Boom! Big red blunder. Alright, so pretty easy win from there on out. Check, king of d1. Takes the queen, of course. And it's game over. -10, -11. Ridiculous. So, thanks for giving up my queen when you were actually ahead in material. Knight takes c1. We said knight takes c1. Yeah, okay. So just, get rid of all the pieces on that side that could possibly help to defend. Knight to c1. Yeah, we got that. Queen takes c3. Okay. Now, obviously, you've got a possible mate in 2. Knight takes, queen there, checkmate. You think it would defend against that? Well, you would think. Knight to b5. What? I do not understand that at all. Mittens plays this. It takes on b7 and allows the mate in 1, just conceding victory. So, as you can see, I don't know why, if this is 3750 ELO, with 4 hours of compute time on most of these moves from about move 6, yeah, it was move 7 where it started taking a long time, deep thinks on every move. But just a terrible, terrible game against Mittens. And, wow, we allow checkmate here in the King's Indian's defense. Like, this evil cat, I cannot die. I even, tried an engine against it. Stockfish is beating it. And I think a few other engines are beating it. I'd like to see Leela against it, but after this and the PS3 being on for days, it's like, no, I'm not going to give it another chance switching the colors because, there's no point. It got destroyed this badly, and I don't want to leave my PS3 on for days and days and days just to calculate something that should have gone much, much better. But yeah, that's the game. Mittens, Battle versus Chess versus the Mittens Bot here on chess.com. I hope you enjoyed it. Chalk up another one for the cat, and if you've beaten it, comment below. And very, very props to you. Mad props to you because you got some serious chess skills. But thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one.